Welcome back. I'm Superhuman. Thank you for joining us today. We have a giveaway during every live Q&A. This channel is dedicated to sharing everyone's knowledge, opinions, with the intent to find answers to any and all questions we may have. All right, guys. Everybody in their endpoint are welcome. Questions can be anything you want, ranging from what are dreams, how to fix issues at home or with your vehicle, conspiracy theories, parenting questions, drug and alcohol addiction, literally anything. You provide the questions, and our community will provide the answers. All right, let's get started, guys. I do want to thank Modtrica for inviting us out tonight. This is going to be a successful podcast. Thank you. Does anybody have any questions to start off? Yeah, just please put your questions in the comments, and we're going to try to get to every question that you guys might have. Like I said, they can range from anything. And we all are going to provide the answers here. Let's see if I can find any good questions. Get us started. What do you say? Is that all right, Modtrica? I will say I have done live, but this is my first joined podcast. And I'm really looking forward to it. See how it goes. I will be monitoring all questions on my handheld device. That way I can more accurately get to you guys faster and understand the question. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing. Any questions? Oh, what are we doing? Well, today we're just doing Q&A, and we'll have a giveaway at some point during this live. But it's just any questions. Like I said, any questions. They could be anything at all, and we're going to together find out answers. I mean, it could be how to fix issues with your home or your vehicle, conspiracy theories, drug and alcohol addiction. It could be parenting questions. Basically, whatever you guys come up with. And like I said, all questions are welcome. Anybody's opinion is welcome. Doesn't matter what you believe in. I think that'll be exciting. I'm going to try to call out everybody that comments. Siri Devereaux, how are you doing today? I mean, I'm doing okay. I had a good day. Good. Okay. All right. Well, do you have any questions? Anything weighing on your mind? I mean, you're the first one tonight. Was 9/11 an inside job? What a banger question. What an awesome question. We're all gonna have opinions on that. My biggest thing is Tower 5 didn't collapse out of sympathy. No plane hit it, but it just happened what was it, a block away, and it just fell. So I don't know. I mean, it just, how the buildings collapsed. We all have our opinions. So in my opinion, yeah, it was. Absolutely. What do you think? I mean, that's such a great question to start off. I love this. I agree. Stay on Skibidi. Oh, Matt Sitter, what's up? What's up? That's a returning guy to my channel specifically. It was. Hey, Matt, we're just asking questions. This Q&A today, baby. Ask any questions you want, and at some point in this podcast, we're gonna do a little giveaway. But yeah, all inputs are welcome. All questions are welcome. Old Devereaux came out with an awesome question off the rip. First question was 9/11 an inside job? I mean, we all got our opinions, but I mean, it really points to that. How about this Trump attempted assassination? Was that an inside job? I mean, I've seen better security at a church. You know what? Maybe if we're lucky at some point, you can meet my dad. He's very supportive with my channel. Yeah, church, right? Is your pee yellow? Honestly, sometimes I look up that chart. I've pancreatitis before, but I've seen that chart like the cloudy, clear, yellow. There's so much conflicting, knowledge out there about, pretty much about everything. I think when you're sweating, you need a little sodium. You need a little salt. Was the assassination made from Joe Biden? Honestly, I don't think he has enough, up there to plan something like that. I mean, at his age, but I think it's a lot deeper than that. It's a lot deeper than political parties. It's, I personally believe, there's an entity that is bigger than the United States. It's a world organization, WHO, but or World Economic Forum, those types, and they have a direction that they want the world to go, and I think certain political people are kind of throwing it off balance. Matt Sitter, man, I'm actually excited you're back. Like I said, I've seen your comments before. Yeah. Let me adjust this fan real quick, guys. Sorry about that. Oh boy. So what are we gonna do at the giveaway today? How about we get that out of the road? Let me show you. Let me show you guys something I've been holding on to. Since we brought up the Trump thing, I have a newspaper. I went out. I live close to Butler, where that happened, and I went out and I got the special Monday edition. It's a limited edition, and it was right after the Trump attempted assassination. So it's from Butler. It's a Butler Eagle, and I think this is what the giveaway is going to be today. And yeah, it won't matter. Negative comments, positive comments. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. And I'm just going to randomly pick somebody, or maybe we'll all pick somebody, and we'll get this mailed out to them. Are you in America? Yes. Yes, I am in America. I'm in Pennsylvania. One of the things that, I'm still learning this, but one of the things I was taught is not to give out my address or anything that would identify as my address. But yeah, I do live in Pennsylvania, close to Pittsburgh. It's been incredibly hot. Incredibly hot. I can't have it then. Are you in America? Listen, we'll find a way. We'll find a way, and we'll do a giveaway that if you're the one, we'll figure something out. We will figure something out. If it's something we have to purchase off a website and get shipped to you, it won't be nothing extravagant or nothing. At least since this is the first opening podcast, and I'm not monetized. Kind of don't want to be. I just want to get people's opinions. Like I want to learn from people. People are interesting. I can't be so narrow-minded. But actually, Deborah, if you don't mind us asking, where are you from? Oh, that is awesome. I wonder I heard you guys had some hot weather there, like record high. If you want to know a fun fact, Wales. No way. I don't know if it's anywhere close, but my biological mother lives in Roth Downey, Ireland. Never been there, never seen it. Actually, I haven't talked to her in many moons, but it's kind of interesting. My dad stayed and raised us. It's really hot. I imagine. I wonder if it's like, a lot more stressful with the war going on over next to you guys. I mean, I'd imagine that'd be stressful. It's like everybody has their opinion. What do you guys think about Putin? Is he really what the media says he is, or good guy, bad guy? What do you guys think? Good guy, bad guy. I went with the crowd leaning towards bad guy for a while, but I did a little research and I looked into different speeches, and he might be a little aggressive, but he's definitely. If I was to say a couple pros, he's definitely for his country. He's not having an open border, letting people in, and he's I really don't know what his thoughts about this war is. From the research I've done, Ukraine seems to, is coming out to be a little more and more corrupt. But, everybody has their God-given right to freedoms. What is this? He's both. He's bad because because he has his moments, but he's done some stuff for good. Yeah. You know what? That is a great answer. Why you can't really define somebody like that, good, bad, everybody can be more than one, By some of my actions, I could be labeled as bad, but some of my actions I could be labeled as good. So, I had a podcast here about 2 weeks ago. I ended up with 140,000 people, and that's what really got me excited. Really got me excited. I don't know. I mean, I had a lot of Russian people, a lot of people from the UK jumping on, probably more UK and Russian, and in that side of the world than I did in America. And it was so awesome to hear, what it really is like over there. Not what the media says it's like, not what, the narrative that we're told. And from what I've learned, it's just beautiful. Beautiful over there. What's the time for you? Oh, the time right now is 11:21 p.m. So I was invited to do a podcast and to join in with a podcast with 4 other people. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure it's right. They told me I wasn't going to be able to see them, and I can't hear them. I don't have the mic, and so I'm just basically doing what they said to do, my opening statement and then Q&A. So, I mean, maybe they're going to tie it all in at the end. I don't really know. But you know what? I do this for, I'm not going to sound modest. I do this for myself because it makes me feel better to learn and ask questions and, but, well, it gets good with social skills. Yeah, I don't have the best social skills, but hey, this is exciting. And the reason I want to do a giveaway is not to get subscribers or stuff like that. It's because, there's stuff that I have that meant something to me before. It doesn't mean as much, or gets tucked in a drawer. And, okay. I remember when I started watching Whistling Diesel, and I reached out to him. I was one of, maybe his first couple thousand subscribers. And, he sent me something without me purchasing it. It was a truck mulch. And, I just remember, all it is ground up garbage. But the way I felt, because I got something, it felt amazing. It's right here. Let me show you. He signed it and everything, old Whistling Diesel. And, I didn't have the money to buy it or nothing. I didn't even know actually they were selling it. I stopped really watching his videos. But at one point we were emailing back and forth when he had his old cameraman, and that was really neat. That's back when he wasn't big. He was just doing his little truck videos, getting a couple thousand views. And, that really made me feel good. Needless to say is I don't have any communication with him now, but, not like we're buddies or nothing. But probably because I stayed active like you guys, when he went on, I left comments, and my comments were negative and positive. When I thought he was being inappropriate. I was told I can't swear on this live, but I don't know. Honestly, I'm very grateful that Modtrica was the one that invited me on the podcast with 3 other newer YouTubers, and I'm a contractor. I've done a couple lives, and it's really exciting. I was actually doing a live 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we're doing this big job, for my boss, not for me, and it's just me and my boss. And I was bending some fascia metal and doing like a Z track. Anyways, and people were commenting, and I actually learned 2 new ways, to make bends and crimp. You guys might not know what I'm talking about, but unless you're a contractor, but it was very, very interesting. Can you show the axe and shield thing in the background? Oh, yes. Let me tell you about my background. I got Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania here. I'm in recovery. I'm not as far along as this anymore, and these are my little brother, James. He passed away to leukemia, but these were his cancer beads for every day. Everybody in the family got some. The shield. Now that's my other brother James. Let me get it off the wall. It's actually metal. Or my other brother Jonathan. It's actually metal, like solid metal. I would love to say to do a giveaway with this, but this is really the only thing I have on my brother James. He moved from what I understand 2,300 miles away to California. Moved to the West Coast. But yeah, it's solid metal. If you can tell me a little bit about it, that would be great. I know nothing about it. I just love my brother, and it's the one thing I have. And actually, I heard he was doing some podcasts or whatnot. So, one of the things I like collecting, which I don't have many, actually I only have one, but it's globes. I just think they're so cool. This is an older one. It says from 1927. So that's pretty cool. I got that at a flea market or something like that, like a St. Paul's. You recognize it from Iceland. That is cool. Now I learned something. That is really cool. I'm actually going to write that down. Shield Iceland. I mean, I'm what, 10 minutes in and already just learned something new. Okay, Shield Iceland. What's it mean? That's a family crest, right? Like it's supposed to be. I like to spin them fast, right? Yeah, that's really neat. I could show you something. I could show you a tool. I showed this last. I'll show you two things that are neat. Both of them aren't mine; they're my dad's. But I would like to share them. One is this. Tell me this ain't sweet. Look at this. There's a firing pin. This is actually my Uncle Jim's, from what I understand. Like I said, it's not mine. It is my dad's. But I just think it's neat. Like that's. I mean, it actually is a firing pin. How many millimeters is this? It doesn't even say. What do you guys think it is? I don't even know where it's from. I don't know. I know, my Uncle Jim, he was in the Army. But, I don't know what if it was a tank, if it was, some type of artillery, if it was a plane, if it was a ship, I just think that's neat. Really neat. One other thing. Bear with me. There's one other thing I want to show you that I really think is neat. All right. Check this out. Tell me that's not neat. It says it was made, it's Jacob Brothers Incorporated, New York City. I mean, it's like an axe, a hammer. I mean, this is obviously for pulling nails, like a pry bar for nails too. It's a full tang, metal all the way down. There's this one YouTuber from the UK. He claims he doesn't get monetized, that whatever area he lives in isn't monetized. But he does all this old school. He looks like he might be in his early 20s. He's amazing with wood. And I would love, to get to know this feller and see if he can't, refinish his handle and refinish this metal and just, this is something that's just, again, it's not mine. Maybe my dad someday would be nice enough to give it to me. But yeah. I know someone that makes axes out of platinum. Look, all right, again, I'm a contractor. My dream hammer. It's called a stiletto. It's made out of titanium. Oh, that's platinum. Okay, you said platinum, but it's made out of titanium. Beautiful hammer. They're like $200 some hammers. Gorgeous hammers. I would love to have that. I'm still, I love contracting. I love everything about it. I personally think if I want to be more successful, I need to pick one thing and do that. I thought about tiny homes. I mean, I thought about just doing soffit and fascia. I thought about just doing framing or just doing windows and doors. Actually, I was thinking last week about doing cupolas. You know the thing people put on their roof, and some of them have lights in it, some of them don't. They have a weather vane on top. Thought about doing something like that, but my finishing work isn't anywhere near what you see on the internet and you see what people can do. Not saying I can't learn and get better at it, improve my skill. I'm more of like a framer. I like doing decks, additions, and stuff like that. I eventually want to branch off on my own. Hello. Oh, Chelsea, Ricky, how are you doing? Where are you out of? Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And just to quickly recap, we're just doing a Q&A. I mean, any type of question you could come up with, from conspiracy theories, parenting questions, drug and alcohol, like what are dreams, or how to fix issues on your home, your car. And I'll give my input, but I'm going to read off anybody else, because already, I mean, I can just tell the intelligence that's in this room far exceeds myself. So this is great. This is great. Nashville, Tennessee. Get out of here. That is great. Well, Chelsea, tell us, if you don't mind, what do you do for a living? What's your hobbies? What's tell us a little about yourself. Oh, we plan on doing a giveaway too at some point in this video. Or we haven't. I learned something new today, that not everybody can get certain things. Guys from the UK, so I can't really send him a newspaper. One of my ideas was to send this out to whoever chooses. It's from Butler, where Trump was shot. I picked up a newspaper from there. It's only 25 minutes from me. And it's the limited edition or special edition on that Monday after he was shot. So I thought about that. Well, maybe I could do that for Americans, And if we choose somebody that's not in America, well, maybe we'll ask them to come up with what they want, something special. Yeah, like motorcycles. What do you think? Okay, Chelsea, what do you think about the e-bikes? I'm talking even all the way down to like the e-pedal bikes to the e-motorcycles, because I follow Bikes and Beards. Their YouTube channel, never east of me, and man, these electric bikes are fast. But he's a true biker, and he always says like they're fun, the electric bikes, but a true biker, you want to hear vroom vroom. So a bikini competitor. I like hiking and bake. Oh my gosh, food. Who else is crippled by food? I love food. There is no greater gift God has given me than the arrangement of food. I don't know if I'd trade like my taste buds for my eyesight if I had a choice, because the steak. You get a nice steak. All of them are so fast. I have one where broke your wrist, so I'm not able to do a lot right now. Well, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, that's Deborah. You have a bike, and you broke your wrist. Oh, get the heck out of here. See, everybody thinks, everybody got some issues in their life that and at times it can be this big, but it crashes your world, But it helps to hear. Not that I'm getting pleasure from your pain. But, that's great. That's great. Let me turn up my brightness real quick. Yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself, Chels. I mean, I'm sure we all want to know. Let me get my brightness up. All right. The only thing I got going on my tablet right here is so I could see your questions and answers. Water. I got some water. Yeah. Water. I've been trying to drink more water. I've been trying to work out. I need to get, proper weights. I literally, this and a matching one is all I have. Something that mentally I want to do, but, that's one of my goals, and one of my goals is to continue. Again, everybody has their opinion, and I'll respect anybody's opinion, but I love to celebrate Recovery Bible. Your name is Jeff. Oh, hello. What's up, buddy? I swear I've seen you on another one of my lives. Currently just watching YouTube because I'm battling depression. I've been there. I've suffered my whole life back and forth with drug and alcohol. I do not no longer have this much clean time. But I'm hoping to. Except for me, everybody that I heard, I went to rehab, I was in a halfway house. The majority of the people have reasons. You know, they were molested. They had, you know, family members that died, raised wrong. You know, I had a great father who loved me. We weren't rich, but we certainly weren't poor. My dad always did what he had to do and sacrificed. He worked 3 jobs. So I had no reason other than just being selfish. And yeah, and that's really what makes me depressed, because I did a lot of bad things for, you know. Yes, I've taken drugs before, you name it, and I've taken it. And I mean, hey, who cares? See my teeth? I got to get them done. I don't have the money, but that's from drug addiction. And, you know, I lost a lot of good relationships. My relationship with my kids is I'm going to say non-existent. It's not like it's nearly non-existent. It's non-existent. And I can't blame them when I reach out and they want, you know, they're just afraid to be hurt by me, you know, emotionally. And, you know, it's just all consequences. And I try not to think about them things. I try to pray. I try to pray about things and just get a little bit of understanding, you know. There is no justification. But, you know, again, everybody has their opinion, so I don't mean to offend anybody, but, you know, from what I read, God gave us free will, gave me free will, and, you know, for a while I thought it was a curse, because, like, why would you let me make all those mistakes? But then again, almost every time I hit rock bottom, who do I go to? God, you know. I had a brother, and he died from military training. Oh, I'm sorry. I was away in jail with my addiction, you know, because of my addiction and making bad decisions. And this holds my brother's ashes. His name was James. He was 9 years old. And he got diagnosed with leukemia, and sadly, my family lost him. And, you know, rightfully so. My father and my stepmother took it very, very hard. You know, destroyed their marriage. It destroyed a lot. And my dad's still the strongest person I've ever met, hands down. Yeah. So we all go through a few things, you know. My faith is what my faith actually gets me in trouble sometimes and get looked at, because I believe we're selfish. I mean, we should mourn, and we're sad because we lose somebody, but it's almost selfish to wish they were back, because right now they're in heaven. Like, they literally have it better than we can fathom. You know, we don't. We don't. You know, we look, and a lot of us look at it as if something was taken from us. But, you know, just imagine the pure happiness and what they're experiencing up there. Like, they have all the answers. They're sitting next to Jesus, to God, whoever you guys believe in. And it's just, do not offend or anything, but it's a question. Oh. No, don't be sorry for bringing that up. This is what it is, questions and answers. So sometimes we bury things and we don't talk about them, or we talk about them with the same people, get the same answers, you know, and go in the same loops, you know. And, oh yeah, I welcome negative comments. I welcome, you know, I want people's honest opinion, you know. Like I said, I had a podcast 2 weeks ago. I ended up with 140,000 people. I bet you 139 of them were bots. But I had a lot of negative comments. Look at your teeth, your forehead. That's cool, man. It is what it is. But I get to learn some stuff about myself. I was told that I have grandiosity, which I had to look up. Have a sense of arrogance. I mean, the way I look at it is I'm doing this. I'm in my basement, and it's not a house I own. It's a house me and my dad rent together. My dad pays the majority of the bills, and you would think somebody that has nothing can't be arrogant, but maybe it's a defense mechanism. You know what I mean? So you look strong mentally and physically. Thank you. Mentally, no. I still have the tendency to subconsciously and consciously manipulate people. I've done that whole suicide thing, more for attention. I let relationships dictate my entire life. You grow up. We grow up watching these movies and seeing the older generation, like my grandmother and grandfather got together. We're together till the day my grandmother passed away. And then you see that and you go, why does it not work nowadays? Like, what's wrong? There are not so many relationships. I blame them. But if the same thing happens in my last 6-7 relationships, maybe it's me. But I've always wanted just something to work out, something to last. To have that, get married. A trailer on 10 acres would be great. A tiny home on 10 acres would be great. And at this point, a tent in somebody's backyard would be great too. What do we got here? Have a great night. Oh, Devereaux. I will try. I will try. I just want to shout out, just in case that means Deborah is leaving. Thank you. You're the first one that jumped on this podcast tonight. Thank you. Shout out to you. And you're still in the drawing. I'll find a way to look you up. Like I said, I'm new to this, so maybe I need to write down your name. No, I'll screenshot it on this device so I have it just in case. Oh, Chelsea, you have a good night too. Hold on, like I said, let me screenshot this. Yeah. Good night to all. Absolutely. I'll stay to write down. Okay. Thank you. Because like I said, this might not be successful. It's still successful in my book. That way I could look you guys up. I don't want to exit out of here. I just wish I was successful enough that I could offer you guys all something, even small. Let's walk over to the, store and get some cards and just write, have a good day, and mail them out. I'm going to write down my email address and hold it up real quick. I know you guys got to go, but let me write this. That way, you guys can contact me with your contact information, if you choose to, or anything like that. 7142@gmail.com. I don't know if you guys can read that, Millarkey. Maybe screenshot it. It's superhuman. 7142@gmail.com. Reach out to me. If you guys have a cool video too, reach out to me and I'll make a short about it or something and post it and put your name on it and everything. I don't care if it's just you guys walk out your front door. Us in America, I at least speak for myself. I would love to see what it looks like walking out your front door, what it looks like in your backyard. The trees you guys have, the nature, the sky, what it looks like there. Because God can take me anywhere and do anything for us. But chances of me making it out there are slim. But I hope you have the best time you could possibly have. Man, God bless you. Jab, the artist, what's going on? Oh, what is going on? What's going on with you? We are just having a Q&A. Ask whatever you want. and we're all going to answer it. How to fix your home, your vehicle, conspiracy theories, parenting questions, drug and alcohol. Maybe tell us a story about, something you're going through, went through. Ghosts. I like ghost stories, man. I mean, I'll start getting the chills. Yeah, Deborah's leaving us, but he was here from when I started this podcast. I'm sorry, I got a wedgie from down under, you know what I mean? Oh. Oh. But yeah. No. Simple guy, what's up? No, honestly, I'm full of anxiety. This is my first podcast. My first podcast. Simple guy. We will be doing a giveaway. Sam Jab, the artist. So I'm getting you guys' names written down. It doesn't matter. Negative comments, positive comments. You're all in the drawing for the giveaway. But yeah, I'm not a very social person. I try to be. I might portray or come off like that, but I get bad anxiety. And this is my way to not be in front of, physically be in front of people, And if I start getting overwhelmed, I could just walk away. But I will say I never did a podcast. I did 2 or 3 lives, maybe a few more. But I wasn't doing it like this. I was playing bingo. But yeah, ask questions. Oh no, don't. Hey, do not be sorry. Do not be sorry, because you're not far off. I don't have this much clean time anymore, but my clean time is very, very small. But it's part of the reason. Instead of being out being stupid tonight, I'm here. So, and I'll come up with all justifications. I don't smoke weed, but I'll come out with I could have a few drinks of alcohol today. Dang, man, you got me today. You know what I did? I drank half of a Mike's, or what do you call that? A spiked Mountain Dew. And I don't even drink. I do not like alcohol. But my brain tells me, to try this. And, what's up? What's going on here? What's going on here is it's a Q&A. It's my first podcast. It's a Q&A. Ask anything, and we're all going to answer, fixing house, vehicles, parenting questions, drug and alcohol, conspiracy theories, tell us stories about your life, what's going on, ghost. I'm going to put out my email address, send me some pictures, send me, I'm excited. I am excited. I got to turn these I don't know if you could hear these notifications, but I got to turn them damn off.